We know that going to Disneyland is already expensive, and that's why we help build a tool that would allow you to be able to better identify what the best deal for you for your park tickets for Disneyland would be. With our tool, you can compare different kinds of tickets and even identify what tickets are refundable. This way you can make sure that you're saving as much money as possible on this already expensive trip. With our tool, you can compare different kinds of tickets. So let's say you're trying to decide between whether you want to do a 2 or 3 day park trip. You might say, well, let's look at a 2-day park hopper. And a park hopper means that you're able to go from Disneyland to Disneyland California Adventure and be able to go between both parks. So if we did that, we can see that we can actually save some money, about $10 per adult ticket, just by using Undercover Tourist. And Undercover Tourist also allows you to be able to get refunds if your trip is canceled for some reason. So let's say we want to compare that ticket. We can add it to our list up here. Now let's say, well, what if we looked at a single park per day where maybe we can't jump from park to park, but what if we spent 3 days in the park instead? We can add this here and we can see it's actually only $3 more per adult ticket for you to be able to spend 3 days in the park. 2 days at Disneyland is usually what I'm going to recommend, and 1 day in California Adventure. You can also even compare the prices with Genie Plus or without Genie Plus. So maybe you want to look at 1 park per day with Genie Plus. You can add this as a comparable ticket and see how much it would be to determine whether or not that's worthwhile for your family. Just a little side note, you don't have to purchase Genie Plus with your tickets. You can purchase them 1 day at a time once you're checked in, scanned into the park each day. Now, you might have something else that makes it so it's a little bit you have better options when it comes to tickets. If you're a Southern California resident, you can filter for those options. You can also filter by military tickets if you know that you qualify for these military type tickets. You can use these in your comparison tool after you've identified the right ticket for you. Then what you can do is you can go ahead and click on Purchase Ticket, and it will take you to exactly the page where you would purchase that ticket, whether that is from Undercover Tourist or from Disneyland. And then you'd be able to purchase your tickets directly. If you have additional questions about planning your Disneyland trip, we have a free Disneyland course that walks you through everything that you would need to get ready and plan for your trip. These are all of the different modules that are included. We also have some additional Disneyland planning We also have some additional Disneyland planning tools that allows you to build an itinerary, allows you to look for the foods and the booze that you're looking for in the park, to be able to discover, filter, and save attractions, rides, and meet and greets, and also create a customized daily plan. We hope that ParkMagic will help make planning more fun and help you bring the magic back to your trip, because we think it's just wrong that you should have to study for a vacation.